Hey guys, this is Eric Johnson. I want to talk to you really quick about how I recruited over 200 people in my network marketing business. A lot of people they don't understand it when they join, MLM or network marketing. They think it's a lottery ticket, a get rich quick scheme, something that they can just do, 1 hour a week and make a lot of money. So I want to talk about 3 different tips that helped me recruit over 200 people, maybe even 250. The first step is that I learned this tip from Ray Higdon. It's called Invest, Learn, Teach. And so network marketing is a profession. It's a $200 billion industry per year. There's over 100 million distributors in network marketing, so it's big business. It has to be treated like a profession. If you're going to sell insurance or sell real estate, you have to learn what you're doing because it's a profession. So that's what you got to do with that. And then so what you want to do is with Invest, Learn, Teach is that what I did was I watched a lot of YouTube videos from MLM trainers like Todd Falcone and Cesar Rodriguez and those guys, and actually took notes like I was in school. I'd watch 1 or 2 hours of videos every day because I didn't really understand network marketing. So I watched those videos and then I took notes. I treated it like a profession. I treated it like I was a freshman in college and I wanted to know how they did it. So that's number one. And the other part of that is that after you invest in your learning, you invest, you learn the material, and then you teach it. So what you do is you take in all the information and then you teach it. And even if you're brand new, you can do this. You just learn one technique from the masters, let's say, and then you write a blog post or you shoot a little 2-3 minute video on what you learned. You don't have to say that you learned it from anyone. All you have to do is say, this is a way I learned how to prospect my cold market, and I'm going to give you a couple pointers. That's teaching. You're already looking like you already know what you're talking about. You already know more than 90% of the people that join network marketing. So what you do is you invest in your material, you learn it, you digest it, and then you teach it. You put it back out. You regurgitate it back out. And so that means lots of content. That doesn't mean just one video and one article and you're done and you're going to make millions of dollars. That means you got to do that every day. You don't have to create content every day, but you have to create something at least 3 to 5 times a week. This is like I said, this is a profession. This is something that you do constantly. If you're busy, you can do a half an hour in the morning and a half an hour at night. If you really want this bad enough, you'll find time. So the other part of tip 1 is that you have to A/B test different things. You can't just slap something up on your blog and then forget about it the rest of your life. You have to look at what you're doing. You have to experiment. You have to A/B test things constantly. I am constantly tweaking my blog. I am constantly tweaking my videos. I'm trying different links. I'm trying different ways that I say things. I am trying different tweets and different Facebook posts. I'm trying different hello bars on my blog, different color schemes. You name it, I am constantly tweaking these things to try to find the perfect fit that generates me a lot of leads, because every network marketer needs a lot of leads to keep their business going. Most people, they recruit 3 to 4 people and then they're like, well, I don't know who else to talk to. They run out of their friends and family. I've never talked to my friends and family about my business. I went straight to cold market, started creating content on a blog, started tweeting and Facebooking and videos. And all of my people, I don't have any friends or family in my business. It's 200 plus people that I've never met, never talked to online or anywhere. So if you want to really do this right and get past that 3 to 4 friends and family members joining your business and that's it, you got to start creating content. So number 2, Tip number 2 is the money's going to be super small in the beginning unless you have a lot of friends that join you, and you might make $1,000 your first week or something crazy like that. But for most people, they recruit two to three people, and that's about $80. Maybe 150 if you're lucky. And then they don't recruit anymore, and they're like, wow, this money sucks. How do people make money at this? Well, network marketing is all about creating an organization and creating duplication and creating a passive income. And a lot of the money comes from the organization, the size of your organization, which can take 2 to 5 years to grow. Once you get an organization of 1,000 people on your team and they're ordering every month, then your checks will be about $5,000 to $10,000 a month. That's where the money comes from. It comes from your organization reordering every month. Okay. So if you're just getting people that last 1 month and then they quit, you're not getting that residual income. Okay. You don't have an organization. If you just recruit your mom and your dad and your uncle and your sister, you're not going to have an organization. You have to keep recruiting, which leads me to tip number 3. You have to keep recruiting. My magic number is 4. You have to recruit at least 4 people a month. That means forever. That doesn't mean 1 month. Okay, 4 people, if you recruit 4 people, they're not going to magically just start recruiting like mad and then you're a millionaire in a couple years. That's very rare. That's like winning the Powerball. 1 out of 20 million people might have that, that luck where they recruit 2 to 5 people and then they don't have to do anything. Most of us, we have to recruit. And the reason why the magic number is 4, I mean, it should be as many as you can, but 4 is the minimum, because people quit network marketing. 95% are going to quit. That's the cold hard facts. Get used to it. Don't take it personally. It's not your fault they quit. People have a million excuses why they quit. They're busy, they're kids, they're this, they're that. You have to keep recruiting until you find a couple magic leaders. 3 to 5 leaders on your team will make you a very good income, but you might have to recruit 100, 200, 300 people to find those leaders. Okay. And so if you recruit 4 a month, just plan on 3 of them quitting within a year. So that leaves you with 1 a month. After a year, you have 12 people. And then after 2 years, it's 24. And then 4 years, it's 48. So you got to keep building up that way. People are going to quit your business. That's the bottom line. You got to keep recruiting. Most people can only bring in 3 to 4 people and then they stop. They're like, well, I recruited everyone I know. The thing is, if you want to make this a serious profession, you have to tap into the cold market, which leads me back to number 1. You got to create content. Creating content will get you seen in front of strangers, and you have to create enough content to get enough strangers in your business until you can build a big team. So you can at least recruit 4 people a month. That means massive content. That's what all the leaders do. All the leaders I know have a blog. They have a huge YouTube channel. They got hundreds of videos. They got hundreds of articles on their blogs. A lot of people are like, oh, you got a blog for 4 years to do this? I'm not a writer. If you're not a writer, then shoot videos. Do a video like this. It takes 20 minutes to do a video in the morning, and then at night you can come home and transcribe it, put it on a blog, and you're done. Or hire a transcriptionist to transfer your video into content, because Google likes content. Google doesn't just like a video on your blog, but no writing underneath it. So all the leaders have a video on their blog, and then they have all of it written down below the video. Like Eric Worre, Ray Higdon, they don't just slap up a video on their blog. They have content under there because Google wants to see text and original text. Don't just copy and paste somebody else's stuff, because that's not going to work. They're gonna go to the blog that has the most domain authority, which would be the leader, not your blog. Okay, so don't copy and paste. Do your own stuff. So those are the main 3 tips. Is that you got to keep recruiting. The money is lame in the beginning. You got to get used to the fact that, the first year I made like $80 a month. I could barely recruit anybody because I didn't have any content online yet. But eventually I started, accumulating content, videos, blog articles, and I went from recruiting just 4 people a month to now I recruit 40 a month because I have a crap load of content online. That's what you want to do. If you want to make a lot of money, it's going to take you 3 to 5 years. Don't think that you're going to be making bank in 3 months. Okay. You got to put in the effort. There's so many people online that just want free this, free that. They want free Bitcoin. They want massive money for free. Okay. They don't want to do any work. So you got to find the people that are hungry. Might not even be the people that you think. Don't prejudge anyone that come into your business. I mean, I've had plenty of lawyers and doctors come into my business, and in the first couple years, I was like, wow, this is great. They're going to kill it. And then I realized they weren't hungry because they're already making good money. They saw that $80 check from network marketing, and they're like, what's this? This is a joke. They didn't think about the 3 to 5 year plan, building an organization of 1,000 people or more, reordering every month to make the 5 to 10,000 a month. It does start to pay really good. It'll pay better than a doctor or a lawyer's salary in a flash, okay? But you got to put in consistent work every day for 3 to 5 years, and then it's golden. Then you can go to the beach, you can do whatever you want. I stay home, I relax, I don't have to do anything but blog an hour, shoot a video like this, and I'm done, okay? Everything, the content does the recruiting for me. The bonus tip is you got to promote a product that people actually want. There's so many MLM companies that have diet shakes and all this crap that's man-made that, every company has it. So you have to promote something that people are really going after. And I think I have it. I know I have it because it quadrupled my business in the last 6 months. So if you're interested in checking that out, click the link below this video. And I hope you got some value out of this because, MLM network marketing is very exciting, but it can be very hard in the beginning and very frustrating if you don't know what you're doing. So I always think what can solve any problem in network marketing is basically do more recruiting by creating more content. That's, if you're bummed out that your business is going slow, it's not growing, shoot a video about it. If, write a blog post about it, tweet it, Facebook it, talk to your friends. So, I mean, that's the only remedy in this business is to create more, generate more, do more. If you're working a lot, try to cut back a day, devote your time to this, put all of your energy into this. The other thing is don't do 2 or 3 MLM companies. If you can't grow one MLM, you shouldn't be doing 2 or 3. And I did one MLM for the first 3.5 years before I added a second one. And the second one is in a completely different niche. It's not competing with what my primary business is. So guys, don't fool around with doing 2 of the same MLM companies because you can get fired from that. It's not good. It's good to have multiple streams of income, but don't try to don't try to create 5 income streams the first week you're in business because you don't even know how to tweet on Twitter or do a post on Facebook. You got to figure out internet marketing first. And then from there, start getting some success. And then maybe in a year or 2, add something else. But laser focus on one MLM. That is the bottom line. You got to put everything into it because it's like a huge ship and it takes a lot of horsepower to get that ship moving. But once it gets moving, then you have a little breathing room and you can be like, all right, I could add something else. But, it takes time, guys. It takes time. So love you guys. Hang in there. Don't quit. See you soon.